Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for November 2023. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Gemini out there. Also, please keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature, so if these events are not occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. As always, Gemini, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that simply is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Gemini? Gemini. Let's see what's crossing that. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And it is crossed by the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so either you're turning someone's offer down or you may feel that they've turned you down. But there's a sense here of someone is being left out in the cold. Somebody's kind of being iced out. There's a sense of abandonment. Let's see what's happened in the past. The Fool. So there was a new beginning for you in the past. So it looks like either it didn't work out and you've left or they've left. Why is all this happening? Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with commitment. Has to do with commitment. For some of you, there could be something to do with money as well. This could have even been like a job prospect. Because this is a monthly, we take whatever comes. For some of you, this could be a job prospect and it just wasn't what you wanted. What's on your mind is the Knight of Wands. So you're thinking about communication here. You may be thinking that there's you're dealing with a player, or that if it's job related, that it's just not stable. What's coming for you in November is the Six of Cups. This could be the past returning, or this could be connecting with somebody that you have known for a very long time. Your energy is showing the Ten of Wands reversed. So your energy is showing that you're resolving problems. You're knocking out these problems. You're moving past them. I do feel like you were burdened for quite some time. The energy approaching you is the Moon. It could be a Cancer sign approaching you, or it could just be somebody who is being very secretive. They're not, they're not really giving up their information. There's an unknown that's approaching you, something you don't see coming. Spirit's advice, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Spirit is saying to heal your energy and to communicate here, but to communicate from a healed perspective. Let's look at your outcome at the end of November. Show me the outcome at the end of November. So guys, just take it as it applies to you. For some of you, this is work related. For others, this has to do with a relationship. In your outcome, we have the Hanged Man. So there's a period of waiting. A period of waiting. At the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Underlying energy. And it, again, tells me that there is this energy of wanting to move forward. But in a successful manner. You could be dealing with a Cancer sign because it's very, very strong energy of Cancer. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Page of Pentacles here? Oh, so you turned something down because you felt there was deception involved. So either you did, or you could have been, a little deceptive and someone turned you down. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? There was deception involved in this, though. If it's job related, you could have been sneaking away from another job. You might be searching for another job. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So that's repeating energy, and it tells me that this is very strong energy. Three of Cups. Yeah, you thought that this situation was going to make you very happy. It was a new beginning you were looking at, whether job or relationship. For some of you, it may have even been a reconciliation, coming back together and taking that risk. But it fell through. This fell through because of deception on someone's part. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Five of Pentacles. Again, repeating energy. So very strong energy here, Gemini, of an offer being turned down because of deception and a feeling of being, you know, either feeling abandoned or feeling like you're leaving someone out in the cold. It has to do with commitment, though. Why is the Knight of Wands here? You may have found out that somebody who was offering you a new beginning had someone else too. The Hermit. I feel like you're taking some time to think about this, to really process it through. You're looking for answers. You want to know, is this going to be a on-again, off-again situation? Or is this going to be stable? You're trying to figure all this out. And I do feel like you're also trying to decide whether or not you're going to communicate with somebody. For some of you, somebody that you have not been communicating with at all. You're coming across as being very mysterious, keeping your cards to yourself. You don't feel like you should be relating this openly. So you are keeping everything really close to the chest. Now let's look at November. Show me November for Gemini. Show me November for Gemini. Show me November for Gemini. I will say the energy is a little slow moving, which is not what you're hoping for. I feel like most of you want forward and successful movement, but that's not the way it's feeling intuitively. So let's see what we've got, guys. All right, we have the Two of Wands, Knight of Cups reversed, the Tower, Chariot in reverse, Seven of Wands reversed. You have the Page of Wands, Nine of Cups reversed. You have the Eight of Wands, the High Priestess reversed, the Sun in reverse, Five of Wands reversed, and the Devil. Okay, so there is something or someone from your past that's returning. For some of you, it could involve making a decision about a job or a career change. Travel could be involved in this situation. It could also be somebody at a distance from you with regard to love. But in some way, there's something from your past returning. Something or someone that you have fond memories with. It's going to put you in that decision-making mode. I see you planning, but I'm also seeing in the first week of November, there's the idea of this, there's the thought of this, you're thinking about it, but you're not giving to the situation. You're kind of holding back, emotionally anyway. And I do see that there's something, this is something of a Tower moment for you. I see in the first week of November a Tower moment. And I feel like you feel kind of stuck in that energy. Like this, whatever this is going to be a game changer. It's going to be like a Tower moment. And I do feel that, and that'll be in the first week. And I do feel like you feel kind of stuck in that energy. In the second week, I see you feeling stuck in the energy and feeling powerless here. There's a sense of not wanting to negotiate, not wanting to fight. It's almost a sense of being overwhelmed, but you're going to receive good news by the middle of the month. I do see good news coming in. Now, this is going to come by way of some form of communication, it looks like. It's going to spark your interest, but it's not going to be everything that you want. So going into the third week, I see you feeling dissatisfied. There's still a sense of powerlessness here. You're dissatisfied perhaps with the offer or perhaps with the communication. And then in the third week, I see communication really picking up. So there's going to be a sudden change in the situation in the third week. You're not going to see this sudden change coming, or if this is communication, increased communication, possibly even travel. I don't see you see this as something that's coming. This is what's hidden that's approaching you. Expect that in the third week. Something is going to be revealed to you. Yeah, definitely. Something is going to be revealed to you. You may not like the totality of it, though. Because I do see in the fourth week that whatever's revealed is not going to make you completely happy, or you may just feel like you have a lack of clarity. I definitely think you're not going to see this coming. It's going to take you off guard, but it's kind of a mixed bag here. You're not really happy about the communication, or if you travel, there's something that you find during that travel that is going to make you unhappy, okay? And I do feel that you've got some surprises coming in the third and fourth week of the month. Now, I am seeing that if you are in conflict with somebody, that conflict is going to end. And it's going to end suddenly, and it's going to be unexpected. You may not like exactly how it ends, though. I'm also seeing, and that conflict would have likely been because of secrets that were being kept, things that were not being, clarified or given to you completely. So let's say this has to do with a job. Maybe you travel for the interview, and then you find out that this person's didn't give you all the information that you needed. You're still going to reach a decision. You're still going to clarify that out, but you're not going to be happy about how it turns out. Now, I am seeing, though, that there is something here. It's either a very strong attachment to somebody, very tempting when the conflict ends, or it could be that there is something toxic that you didn't know about towards the end of the month. Something that it rubs you the wrong way by the end of the month. So I do see that there's a situation here. It has to do with a new beginning, whether it's in work or whether it's in a relationship. It is tainted by a sense of deception. And it's because all the information's not being given to you. Things are being hidden, and you're going to find it out in the third week going into the fourth week of the month. And it's going to cause you to turn this off or down. It might be financially related, or it could be commitment related. Now let's look at your energy. For a lot of you, it looks like commitment related, but that could even be commitment with regard to work or a job offer or some sort. Oh, very nice. You have the Wheel of Fortune in your energy, so that's good. The Star, that's good too. Okay, so let's see what we have. All right, so you have the Six of Swords, you have the Star card, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So Gemini, you're looking good regardless. All of these problems that you're encountering are going to end. There's an ending to the problems, and it's because you're moving away from the problems, moving away from the chaos. And I do see you feeling extremely hopeful, feeling like this is a balanced situation and everything is moving in your favor. So regardless of what you find out here, it's all going to be in your favor. So this is actually a very good energy that you're seated in. I can definitely see you're moving away from anything that is full of conflict. And I do see healing and balancing for you. Your emotions will be very balanced. But by the end of the month, you're going to realize that whatever this situation, that it is in your favor. So let's see what's approaching you. All right, you have the King of Wands in the reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You have the Three of Coins and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is why all of this is happening. So the energy that's approaching you is they're concealing something. I will tell you that. There's something hidden, something concealed. It could be about what they've done. It could be that this person's not taking action here to make this a solid contract here. This person wants a solid contract with you. They're going to come across as being charming, but they could be deceptive, so be aware. If it's a contract, the deception may have to do with money. If this is a partnership, there could be some sort of deception or something hidden that has to do with commitment. So just be aware. And always remember, this is working out in your favor because at the end of the day, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Your energy is pretty high here, and I think that you have every reason to be hopeful. You're hopeful about the situation. There is something that is going to be revealed, though, something that is being hidden. So the person that you're dealing with, let's look at this if it's job or money related. You might be dealing with somebody here that is an over-controlling and not a very nice personality, although they appear to be very cooperative and very genuine. They appear to be very charismatic, but they're actually very controlling and very manipulative. And this is being concealed from you. There's a desire to have a contract, to present you with some sort of contract, and it's most likely regarding money. I feel like you're turning this offer down. Now, if this has to do with relationship, again, I'm seeing somebody that could be, you know, at the best, they may have a lack of action and ulterior motives, you know. They will come across, again, as being somebody that really wants to seal this deal with you. They really want to, you know, have a commitment with you, and they actually do, but they don't take the action, and they're not comfortable revealing their feelings. They keep secrets. This is somebody who keeps secrets, and they could have a tendency to play around. I'm not going to lie, I'm seeing that, but they're going to be offering you a committed connection. They want to establish a base foundation with you. Just be careful, because something is not right with this offer here. Let's see Spirit's advice. We have the Four of Swords. All right, we have the Empress, the Page of Swords, and we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So Spirit is saying that you have to heal your energy. And I do see that you guys have pulled back. You are thinking about this. You're searching. You're trying to figure this out. And I do see, because you guys are Geminis, you're air signs, so you're very analytical about the way you approach things. And I do see that you are going to be communicating with this person. Now, keep in mind, Spirit is saying, Gemini, you don't have to chase this person down, because they're going to be chasing you down. And I am seeing that you need to communicate regarding prosperity, finances, and if this is relationship, you need to communicate about what it is that you want in a relationship, because you have that coming to you in one form or another. There's a situation that is going to look really, really good. You need to communicate about this, because there's something that you need to find out. There's something you need to do more research on. You need to look at deeper. There's a need to research. Spirit is telling you to look deeper, to research it, to, you know, definitely communicate with this person what your needs are. If this is job related, if you don't do that, you're going to wind up in a situation that you're not going to love. You may wind up with money, but it's a situation that you don't like. So you have to look deeper. You have to research this. If this is a relationship here, there's something that you need to research into, because it looks really good on the surface, but there's communication that needs to happen. You might be dealing with somebody that is a bit immature, and it could end just as quickly as it begins. So communication is the key here. And I'm seeing too that Spirit is guiding you that you're going to be prosperous regardless. So you have to look deeper into this situation. All right. Let's look at your outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the month. King of Cups. So for a lot of you, this does have to do with love Or it could just be a position you think you're going to love and you're checking it out. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Five of Cups. So at the end of the month, I see you kind of pulling back. You're checking to see, do you love the situation? You know, is this somebody that you want to be involved with? Does this person love you? Are they coming through as a loving, kind, and thoughtful individual? I see you examining and looking at all the details here, but I also see that you've learned from your past, and some of you are not ready for another connection in love, so you're recognizing that you're holding back, and this person is going to agree to move slowly. They're going to agree to move slowly. Now, if this has to do with a job situation, again, I see a period of waiting by the end of the month, and I do see you, again, having learned from your past here, and trying to make a decision about whether this is going to be a situation that you love being in. This person may, they may be like giving you less money than what you have asked for, but they're going to want to move forward. So regardless if this is in love or this is in, you know, a job situation, and I can see both timelines here, I see you really examining this, slowing this process down. Instead of moving quickly and very fast into the situation, you're going to slow this down, and you're going to be looking at your past, whether it's employment or love. You're going to be looking at the past and trying to make sure that you're in a situation that you're going to want to be in. This person is going to want to proceed forward, even if they're proceeding forward very slowly. All right, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this tells me that you're putting the brakes on something here. There's going to be a lack of action. It could be even from the other person that there's a lack of action when you wanted to move forward. But again, if it's job related, there is deception at the heart of this. So be aware of that. This person is keeping secrets, and there's something unknown that you're going to find out. And I feel like you guys are not happy with what you find out. And as a result, you're going to slow this down. I don't see you just immediately terminating it, but I see you turning down the current offer, whether it's in love or whether it's in money. You're turning down that current offer. And when you do, this person is still going to, they're going to up it a little bit. They're going to up that, but it's not going to be a lot. It's not going to be to the point that you want it to be. So it's almost like a negotiation by the end of the month. All right, so let's pull an oracle for you. Oh, well, that was fast. All right, you have number 35, the Noble One. So let me read that for you. See if we can get any more messages. Give me one moment. All right, this card speaks to you of your own inner nobility, the desire to be not only a good person, but also your wish to be an honorable one. And you were reminded of your own desire to bring good deeds to the world. You will keep calm when all about you fall into patterns that are of no use to any, except the howl of their own inner wounded child. You will tend to your wounds, get the help that you may need, and become a better person when this card comes. You are a part of the new day for the world, and you are to be recognized for your goodness. You have chosen right action and stood by a code of honor, which has led you to offer the world a series of acts of nobility. Every act of nobility is no act of martyrdom. You continue to speak your truth, but without rancor and bitterness. Instead, you shine with the possibility of what it could be like to be a great being. Through this process, you grow and nurture your own good luck. While you work on your own flaws and challenges, others see you as evidence of goodness within the world. They will seek you out, and your services will be sought after, as you have developed a reputation that shines and will remain untarnished. You are soon able to open up, share who you are, and welcome more affection and true intimacy into your life, because you have done the work your soul required of you. Thanks to your sojourn within the realms of the Kitsune. Your own deep self-love has created a field of energy all about you that is attractive, resonant, and full of noble empathy. This could lead to a rise in your influence and even your status. At this time, connect and pray to your own higher self and be reverent of the very simple truth of being alive and awake. Oh, that's beautiful, guys. So, yeah, I feel like that's exactly what Spirit is reminding you, that you are noble. You have a high energy. So be sure that whether this is relationship or career related, that you're moving in a direction that honors your soul. Okay, I hope that this has been helpful, Gemini. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. And if you have not already subscribed, please do so. Until I see you guys in your weekly readings, namaste.